Good evening and welcome to the 11th Annual Union Awards. The observant amongst you will notice this isn't the way we normally do things, so I'd like to thank the communications and representation teams for pulling out all the stops to ensure we could still celebrate this evening. It's been a good year for the Students' Union, winning gold in the Best Bar None Awards for Corporate Social Responsibility and Customer Care, and being nominated for the fourth consecutive year in the What Uni Student Choice Awards for Best Students' Union in the UK, and receiving our first ever nomination in the Student Radio Awards for Most Supportive Students' Union. We've also just completed a really strong and really credible submission for the Green Impact Accreditation, shining a light on our work around sustainability. But what makes me most proud over the last 12 months is the way our team has responded to this very trying and challenging set of circumstances we find ourselves in. It's nothing short of inspirational to work with such a tenacious and dynamic team, and the way they've reinvented our programme and carried on is really rewarding, and I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for the efforts they've shown. This really is the best night for me in the Bucks calendar, not just because of the way we celebrate and give awards to some very special individuals, but in the run-up I'm in a privileged position of seeing the nominations and commendations we receive, hundreds of people recognising members of the student community, but also the university staff team who've made a real difference to their student experience. And it reminds me of what a special place Bucks is and how lucky we all are to be part of it. So thank you for everybody who've contributed, even in the smallest way. I really hope you can enjoy this evening. Please get involved on social media, and hopefully we'll be together before too long. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I couldn't agree with Tristan more. Tonight I wanted more than anything to be stood in front of a packed town hall to celebrate the pinnacles of student and staff achievement with you in person. Circumstances might have rendered that impossible, but Bucks Students' Union is a dynamic organisation, and we are intent on recognising all of your hard work across this academic year. Moving our awards online also presents a number of benefits. For the first time in our history, we've been able to invite all staff and students to watch as the awards are bestowed. I hope lots of you are taking advantage of that, and while we can't provide you with a dinner, I hope you are all dressed up with a drink in your hand and ready to toast one another. This year, more than ever, it is important to recognise the support of our sponsors. Each of their organisations are going through their own struggles at the moment, and the fact that they have stuck with the event is appreciated more than they will ever know. So our deepest thanks goes to ITC Concepts, Bromar Peak, Rockbox, Print and Digital Associates, and of course, Bucks New University. Before I hand over to the Vice-Chancellor to say a few words, and to Brooke and Christina to start the awards, we have a little bit of business to take care of. We are really proud of the achievements of our student societies this year, that so many appear to be thriving and that they are doing everything they can to stay connected with each other during lockdown. 6 of those societies have gone the extra mile and worked hard to achieve outstanding status under our accreditation system. And those societies are Snowsock, Green Society, Aviation Society, Musical Theatre, A Cappella and Boxing. I'd like to turn your attention to our recognition scheme for student reps, which rewards those members that have gone above and beyond to develop in the role and to involve themselves in the wider union. This year, 39 reps reached the bronze standard, 14 got to silver, and under a more stringent scheme, we are pleased to say that 4 reps made it to gold. And so, can I ask you to put your hands together and congratulate Natasha Neal, Kia Wing, Lisa Connell, and Emma Hatcher. Platinum volunteers have accrued a minimum of 400 volunteering hours since they started with us as students. That represents an amazing commitment to supporting the local community, the environment, and indeed the university community. So, for their fantastic efforts, please can you put your hands together for the following students: Sasha Bonwell, Kia Wing, Elizabeth Colley, Josh Kreber, Millie Richmond, Tim Garner, Tamsin Granger, Mona Gundacker, Travis Hoey, Katie Ling, Georgia Miller, Daniel Pearson, Layla Summers, Anita Pascoe, Jordan Penning, Megan Staples, Danny Smart, and Tom Featherstone. My next responsibility is a real perk of the job. because I get to give some fantastic charities a load of money. Both of this year's chosen charities will receive a cheque for at least £2,850. Thames Valley Air Ambulance and Hillingdon Autistic Care and Support are fantastic organisations, and we're sorry that Nicola Bishop and Stephanie Mullally cannot be with us in person tonight, but we look forward to getting the funds to you as soon as possible. I'd now like to hand over to our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Braisby, to make some opening remarks, and then it will be over to Christina and Brooke for the main awards.
Hello everyone. It's a real pleasure to be with you this evening. And although we find ourselves adapting to a new way of life, the reasons for us to come together to celebrate all the good work that you do are more important than ever. Bucks is a university that believes with a passion that higher education is for all, regardless of background or circumstance. And we work tirelessly for our students because we believe that your time at university is one of those first but critical steps in starting the next phase of your life, in forging a career, in making a difference to society, and in helping to build a better world. And those things matter more today than ever. And so we are redoubling our efforts to ensure our students have the best experience possible. We won't get everything right, and I hope you will work with us where we don't. But I am enormously proud of the university's achievements, not least how we have all responded to the coronavirus pandemic. And how fitting it is, therefore, that this evening we come together to celebrate the finest achievements of our students, our staff, and our Students' Union. And a special mention for the Excellence in Learning and Teaching Awards. These nominees have shown us how to continue delivering high quality learning, teaching, and student support under the really difficult circumstances imposed by the lockdown. Finally, I hope that wherever you are tonight, you will take great pleasure and comfort in seeing that the university community is just as strong as it ever was. And until such time as we can all meet again, let's enjoy meeting online. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you to Teo and Nick for your opening remarks, and well done to all of the societies, reps, volunteers and fundraisers. We'd usually take this time to deliver an address about the year and all of their amazing achievements, but we would like to thank you.
Thank you to the students that came to us for help. To the students that came in and sat on the beanbags distracting us from our paperwork. To the students that worked effortlessly throughout the year to have a greater impact on others. Thank you for all that you've done, and you've made our year an unforgettable one.
Tonight is about you, and we have no doubt that you'll go on to make a positive impact in no matter what you do. But for now, congratulations on the nominations, and we hope that you enjoy your union awards.
So now our first award, Campaigner of the Year.
Campaigning has been prominent this year, with our members working to raise awareness for recycling and the importance of reducing paper usage. They've also worked on women's issues, self-love and mental health, as well as lobbying the university on students' experience and the response to COVID-19. All of which has complemented the efforts of our reps and enhancing their programs on a local level. Tonight's nominees have given up their time, provided creative input and fought for their fellow students.
The nominees are Kia Wing, Darren Hannay, Lisa Connell, Megan Bullock.
And the 2020 Campaigner of the Year award goes to Kia Wing. The next award is for Student Rep of the Year, sponsored by Broma Peak.
Student reps are at the front line of the union's work in representation and serve a crucial role, feeding into how courses are run at Bucks. The scheme has gone from strength to strength in the past few years, with help from the Big Deal increasing engagement. This year we had 162 reps attending a huge array of meetings. The nominees have all shown exceptional dedication to enhancing representation and have displayed an unwavering passion for heightened educational standards both on their course and across the board.
The nominees are Lisa Connell, Gregory Kin, Michelle Ginani, Stephanie Webb.
And the winner for Student Rep of the Year is Gregory King. Our next award is the Professional Service Employee Partner of the Year, sponsored by Buxton University.
The union's work depends on the support that we receive from all over the university. This year's nominees reflect that support. From our work on student issues, financial welfare, through to student employability and the union's effort to support healthy living on campus. They have helped us to become a more successful organisation and have often gone beyond the call of duty to assist us in every and any way possible. And for that, we are truly grateful.
The nominees are Heather Boyd-Savage, Emma Binney, Jean Whitehouse, and John Hyde.
Before we announce tonight's winner, let's hear a little bit about these amazing members of staff.
I have had the pleasure of working with Heather many times over the years. Her patience and tenacity on projects like the Bucks Welcome are highly commendable, and her organisation and planning skills always prove for a successful introduction for our members. Heather ensures that everyone is included and is supportive of our team members in meetings and with opportunities for the university and the Students' Union to collaborate. She is always keen to hear the student voice and has a genuine interest in student development. Heather is always smiley and friendly around campus, and I'm delighted she has been nominated for this award. Good luck, Heather.
Next up, we've got Emma Binney. Emma is Head of Wellbeing at the university. While she's only been here a short amount of time, she's made a great addition to the team. Emma's run many different successful campaigns, including Break the Stigma, alongside us as a students' union. She's worked really collaboratively and always valued our opinion. I've really found working with her this year to be really amazing, and she's taught me so much without even realising. So this is why Emma is nominated for this award.
There's no more deserving nominee in this evening's PSC Partner of the Year category than Jean Whitehouse. She might have left the institution this year, but working with complaints is never an easy task, ranging from the mundane to the incredibly serious. And Jean's done that throughout her time at the university with a smile on her face, in the best interest of the students and always in full collaboration with union staff and officers. So good luck in all that you go on to do, Jean, and congratulations on your nomination this evening.
Our next nominee is Bucks Gateway Gym Manager, John Hyde. First off, I'd like to say that we are really appreciative of our partnership with John, and it has been an absolute pleasure working with him this year. His contribution has played a really important part in union activities, including the annual dance comp, as well as fundraisers in support of charities including Breast Cancer Now and Movember. John is always super positive and enthusiastic, and his Bucks pride really comes through, especially when helping our students prepare towards varsity. He's always looking for new ways to collaborate and improve student lifestyle, which is why he's nominated for Professional Service Employee Partner of the Year. And the winner is Jean Whitehouse. Next up, we have Academic Staff Partner of the Year, sponsored by Buxton University.
Close working relationships with academics are key to achieving the best for our members. The union takes huge pride in work that we do alongside our academic colleagues and truly value the insight, help and positive results yielded by this relationship. Those shortlisted in this category have demonstrated a deep-seated concern for maximising the student experience at Bucks.
The nominees are Nick Fryer, Phil Hoddenott, Melanie Hayward and Carol Rogers.
And the winner is Melanie Hayward. Our next award is our Sport for Fun Ambassador of the Year.
Our Sport for Fun programme provides our students with a wide range of opportunities to engage with sport and physical activity without the demands associated with our competitive teams. This enables our members to try different activities and perhaps find a new passion, all while keeping fit and healthy. It also allows our students to build the networks, friendships, and communities that we know are essential for remaining on course and succeeding. Our success in this area is in large part due to enthusiasm, dedication, and hard work of our sporting ambassadors. The students shortlisted tonight would therefore all be worthy winners.
The nominees are Charlie Batterby from badminton, Tamsin Granger from snow sports, Alex Ditchburn from football, and Carlo Pijak from handball.
And the winner is Charlie Batterby. And our next award is for Society Committee Member of the Year, sponsored by The Big Deal.
Societies are enjoyed by many of our students. Committee members work tirelessly to ensure that their society operates as smoothly as possible. Many of our societies have grown tremendously this year, and this would not have been possible without the persistence and drive of our nominees. The nominees tonight represent the most diligent, influential and successful committee members of the academic year.
The nominees are Amy Leverton from First Aid, Tamsin Granger from Snowsock, Tomek Siemenhut from Boxing, and Jordan Penning from Aviation.
And the winner is Tomek Siemenhut. Our next award is Charity Fundraiser of the Year, sponsored by ITC Concepts.
Raise and Give is a hugely important part of what we do here at the Students' Union. It not only helps raise money for amazing causes, but it helps make global citizens of our students, raising their awareness for local, national, as well as international causes. We have some truly inspirational students here at Bucks who are well on target this year to raise an excess of £13,500, not just for our RAG charities, but an even broader range of exceptional organisations. And some of our best fundraisers are nominated tonight.
The nominees are Georgia Miller, Jade Mather, B&U Dance, Bucks Netball.
And the winner is Jade Mather. Our next award is for the Volunteer of the Year.
The student movement has a proud tradition of civic duty, volunteering and supporting communities, and we are no different here at Bucks. Volunteering not only helps our local community, but helps develop our members. In addition, it raises the profile of the whole student body in a positive way. And for that, I'd like to thank all of our students who have volunteered this year. Students at Bucks have contributed over 14,324 hours in the local community and around the university, working on a range of projects. The best of our selfless, committed and volunteers are here tonight.
And the nominees for the award are Tim Garner, Tom Featherstone, Josh Kreber, and Millie Richmond.
And the winner is Tim Garner. Next up, we have Media Contributor of the Year, sponsored by Print and Digital Associates.
Yet again, our communications team, together with passionate student writers, filmmakers, and now even broadcasters, have churned out cutting-edge video, radio, and paper content. The consistency of the Bucks student newspaper really is a credit to everyone involved. Increasingly, students are utilising skills learnt in the classroom to support their peers and other student organisations. In particular, this has led to a rise in student-led videography across the union. Tonight's nominees have played a vital role in the success of media and communications across the past year, providing it more opportunities to develop key graduate skills and attributes to the workplace, all the while documenting the work and success of our members.
The nominees are Suzanne Majeska, Abby Gray, Tom Featherstone, and Alex Ditchburn.
And the winner is Susanna Majeska. Our next award is for Society of the Year.
This year has seen us maintain a high rate of participation in societies with 536 society members, a small increase on last year, taking part in 32 different activities or interests. Societies help us make our campus more exciting and vibrant. Our societies are reflective of our diverse membership and span political, cultural, social, sporting and religious interests. As well as so much of the unions offer, societies play an important role in developing our students, growing their interests, making them more employable and broadening their horizons. The following societies have done just that this year.
The nominees are A Cappella, Green Society, Snowsock and Aviation.
And the winner is Green Society. And now on to our Excellence in Learning and Teaching Awards, sponsored by the university, the first of which is an award for excellence and innovation in student learning support.
Fantastic teaching is obviously vital in driving student success, but without effective support arrangements, students wouldn't realise their potential at Bucks. Tonight's nominees are a mixture of academic and professional support staff, recognising the important role that all colleagues play in providing academic and pastoral support in all its forms.
I am therefore delighted to announce that the nominees are Poppy McKinnon-Evans, Suzanne Doria, Julia Robertson, Barbara Nichols.
And the well-deserved winner is Poppy McKinnon-Evans. Next up, demonstrating excellence in academic leadership.
Our staff are delivering amazing results day in, day out. Tonight's nominees represent an important group of colleagues who provide not just leadership across the organisation, but support to colleagues. The pace of changing in higher education is frantic. The demands on our staff only seem to increase. Improving student satisfaction, institutional output, and the university's standing is no easy task, but our nominees this evening have applied themselves to that task. What's more, this year has brought more challenging circumstances thanks to COVID-19.
Tonight's worthy nominees are Phil Hoddenott, Christopher Johnston, Paul Fowler, and Poppy McKinnon-Evans.
And the winner is Phil Hoddenott. The last ELT award for the night is Excellence and Innovation in Learning and Teaching Practice.
It is such a pleasure to be able to recognise colleagues whose inspiring practice has been identified by students and staff, especially when it comes, as this does, through an open nomination process. Ultimately, a university is nothing without excellent, driven and knowledgeable teaching staff. All 4 of our shortlisted lecturers tonight represent a vital mixture of expertise, skill and charisma, which makes them so effective.
So congratulations to all the nominees, who are Lorna Dean Gibbs, Alison Savory, Sarah Thittle, Stan Henshaw.
And the winner is Stan Henshaw. Our next award of the evening is for the Commercial Services Student Staff Member of the Year, sponsored by Rockbox.
Tonight's nominees are pivotal in the union's effort to develop a fun and engaging programme of events that capture the minds of all of our members. Catering from everything from the mainstream to the niche, all supported by the Big Deal. Whether working behind our bars, providing technical support or promoting our events, these students are the very best of our staff team.
And those nominees are Zach Saunderson, Courtney Gray, Jack Williams, and Tyler Louise Griffiths.
And the winner is Zach Saunderson. Up next, we have our Membership Service Student Staff Member of the Year.
Just as important to the union's team are the student staff that provide support across our membership services function, whether welcoming students as a freshers helper, easing pre-arrival nerves as a buddy, providing a welcoming face on reception, or advocating for students as a representative. These students are critical to our work.
And the nominees are Mark West, Anita Pascoe, Lisa Connell, Scarlett Thomas.
And the winner is Lisa Connell. The next award is one of the big ones, the Student Leadership Award.
Student leaders are the lifeblood of students' unions. Tonight's nominees are 4 of the best and span across a whole spectrum of our activities. From societies to sport, campaigns to representation, we are fortunate to have students that are willing to volunteer their time to make the experience of their peers a better one.
The nominees are Carlo Pijak, Natasha Neal, Kia Wing, and Jordan Penning. Let's hear what you had to say about these inspiring leaders.
Jordan is a committed and passionate member of our Students' Union. This year, as one of just 27 students accepted onto the Leadership Academy, he has proven this passion and commitment to his peers, his industry, and his own self-development. Jordan's exceptional motivation has seen him provide many activities for the Aviation Society, and in his role as chair, he has used his self-sourced and growing network to create incredible opportunities for the Society members. As captain of the badminton team, Jordan has continued to demonstrate his leadership skills, and with his desire to impact positive change, not just at Bucks, but within the industry, I have no doubt he will thrive in his career. Good luck, Jordan.
Next up, we have Carlo Pijak. Carlo was not only our International Student Executive this year, but is also a committee member on the Aviation Society and a really active volunteer for the union. He was an amazing ambassador for all international students throughout the union councils for this year, and he also hosted a really successful international night alongside our events team. He showed great initiative from the beginning of the year, and he also supported all of his fellow executives throughout the events. I'm really proud to see Carlo nominated for the Student Leadership Award.
Only in her second year at Bucks, Kia has gotten so involved within all aspects of the Students' Union. She is a member of the Leadership Academy, a gold accredited student rep, women's officer, founder and chair of Green Society, captain of cheerleading, a freshers helper and a Bucks buddy. During her role as women's officer, Kia has run a number of really successful campaigns. This includes International Women's Day and her own campaign, I Am Enough, which was all about celebrating self-love. She is a natural leader and displays this within all aspects of her life. She uses activism and campaigning, both within the university and online, to lead, using her voice to speak out on a variety of topics, from feminism to the LGBT+ community. Kira's made a real impression during her time at Bucks, and I'm sure she will continue to do so next year and in the rest of her life beyond university.
Throughout her time at Bucks, Natasha has consistently shown strong leadership skills, whether it be her involvement with the Students' Union, the university, or her contribution to key services in her local communities. Having been elected as a student rep in all 3 years of her time at Bucks, Natasha has also served 2 of those as a school officer for Human and Social Sciences, both roles in which she's had great success in improving and maximising the student experience for her and her peers as much as possible. In addition to this, Natasha also holds the role of Treasurer for the Psychology Society and was recently elected as a student trustee, helping to support our trustee board operate effectively. Outside of university life, Natasha makes a really strong and positive contribution to society through her various roles, helping to give back to her communities, whether it be with the police cadets, supporting Minds Befriending Service, or as a carer for the elderly, providing personal care and overnight stays. For all of the experience stated above, I believe Natasha is an outstanding candidate for the Student Leadership Award.
Tonight's winner has been an absolute pleasure to work alongside. Their commitment to our organisation, our values and our students is infectious. A passionate advocate for supporting causes, this student has volunteered over 400 hours of their own time this year. An active member of the Leadership Academy, this member has also been a freshers helper, a course rep, cheer captain, chair of the Green Society and incoming trustee of our organisation.
So please put your hands together and cheer from your sofas for the 2020 Campaign of the Year and now winner of the Student Leadership Award, Kia Wing.
The winner of this evening's Fellowship Award was one of the most prominent leaders on campus during their time as a student. Quick to get involved on arrival, this individual developed an affinity for our values and a detailed understanding of our work, which has translated itself into a passion for the union that they've spread to countless other members. This student welcomed first years as a fresher helper. They invested hundreds and hundreds of hours of their own time to volunteering roles over their tenure at university. And as a committee member for one of our clubs, they've helped coordinate fellow members as they raised thousands for charity. As a student trustee, they've helped to support our governance, our finances, and develop our strategy. During this time, they've played their part in scrutinising our Quality Students' Union submission, driving the excellent standards that we've achieved across the organisation. They've also been a part of the leadership team and made a vital contribution throughout a period of exceptional outcomes in national surveys and accreditation and award schemes. Their contribution to sport has been first rate. Elected as dance chair and the AU council chair, she took that commitment to the next level and was elected Vice President Student Involvement. As an officer, the union has always been able to rely on this individual to generate new ideas. She has shown herself to be driven, professional, and easy to work with. Her time as an officer has been spent on employability, mental health, and self-care, and more recently, trying to provide our students with the best possible experience during the current crisis, helping us to progress in all of these areas. For someone so engaged, it seems wrong to be handing this award out virtually, but the union won't forget her fantastic contribution, and it is my absolute pleasure to announce that the 2020 Union Fellowship Award is awarded to my fellow officer, Christina Dimitriou.
Christina, I just want to say a massive congratulations on your completing your year as a SAB. You've been such an inspiration to all of us students with how compassionate and caring you are and so open to listening to everyone's problems. I also want to say a massive thank you to you as a friend, just for being my absolute rock throughout my third year. I could have never done it without you, and you deserve absolutely everything you've achieved, and best luck for the future.
Christina, firstly, congratulations on winning the Fellowship Award. I would just like to say a massive thank you for all the support and encouragement you have provided to me and other members of the rugby community, especially during tougher times this year. You have continually strived for everybody to achieve their best potential to many different aspects of life, and the positive nature you demonstrate has its effect on numerous amounts of people across the university, and this award is well and truly deserved. Well done.
Christina was always there for me in my last 3 years of university, and especially in the last year when she took over the role of VPSI and I took on the role of being new dance chair. Her office was always open for a general chit-chat to catch up or to answer any queries that I had. She was always eager to be involved in the club and was always asking what we had in store. Thanks so much for all your help, Christina, in this last year.
Over the past year, Christina has worked incredibly hard to optimise students' engagement and to support students to strive for their full potential and achieve their ultimate goals. Christina is one of the most hard-working individuals I've ever known, always coming up with new ideas and incentives to create the ultimate university experience. She has supported many campaigns over the past year involving all students and staff and organising incredible events such as Hollyfest, Pre-Varsity Showdown, and many more. And if that wasn't enough, Christina has also dedicated her time and effort to being you dance, being that amazing Latin choreographer. Christina has always gone the extra mile to support members here at Bucks and making sure that they are on the right path for success. Not only does she fulfil the requirements of her job, she pushes students out of their comfort zones to reach for their full potential to benefit the future once they're Bucks. Christina has been an amazing asset within the Students' Union this year and is truly going to be missed. I know she has successfully changed the lives of many individuals, and I will forever be proud of her.
Congratulations, Christina. That's thoroughly well deserved, and it's been a pleasure to work with you across the last year. Our final award of this evening is for Honorary Life Membership, which recognises individuals who've made an exceptional contribution to the organisation over the last 5 years. And it's my pleasure to introduce Tristan Tipping to hand out this evening's award.
It's a personal pleasure to be able to bestow Honorary Life Membership on this next recipient. This individual has worked with us for 8 years, and in that time has been passionate and knowledgeable and supportive, and has never wavered in their commitment to our cause. The role of the trustee goes largely unrecognised in the wider university community, but it's crucial to our success, and I can say with my hand on heart we wouldn't be where we are today without the work of Nigel Copperwheat. On a personal note, he's been incredibly supportive to me, and I can't wait until we get to celebrate this award in person with a glass of wine. I'm sure, Nigel, you'll have lots of anecdotes about your time working with Bucks Students' Union, but I think you've largely enjoyed your involvement, and I hope you stay in touch and stay involved with Bucks Students Union for a little while longer. Thank you once again for your incredible work, and I really hope you know it's appreciated. Thank you.
So, that brings us to the close of this evening's awards. Again, we're sorry that we couldn't bring everyone together to recognise your fantastic work this year, but we hope, like us, you've been able to enjoy the night from the comfort of your own home. To all of tonight's nominees, you are the very best of us. And the union wouldn't be the organisation it is if it wasn't for you, your passion and your dedication to making life better for students at Bucks. To the winners, congratulations on your awards. They are thoroughly well deserved. To our sponsors, again, thank you. We've said it already, but your support has been more important this year than ever. We hope that your businesses and organisations thrive in the second half of 2020 and that the university community can support that to happen. To the union staff team, thank you for everything that you do for our members and for the support that you've given to myself, Brooke and Christina over the last year. Thank you also to all of those university staff that are working hard during such uncertain times to provide the best possible student experience. I want to end by wishing good luck to next year's sabbatical officers, Tamsin, Natasha and Tom, and I look forward to the prospect of as many of us as possible returning in 2021 for the biggest and best union awards yet. For now though, best wishes, stay safe and good night.